Hey guys, this is my second haul video. The new comic book day video, basically. So what I've got here is all the comic books that I got on Wednesday. I'll try to do one of these every week. I won't have them up on Wednesdays. Usually, it may maybe Thursday or Friday. Just depends on my work schedule and different things like that. But I'll try to have all the books that I got for the week, as far as the new releases and such. So the first book that I'm going to show here is the new Wonder Woman 17. And it's got Barbara Minerva on the cover. Looks like she's changing into the cheetah. This is part of the storyline called The Truth. The way the Wonder Woman book works is that every other issue changes story arcs. So like all odd numbered issues are like set like now in the current present day. And then every even number issue is like year one and after that. So you kind of get like a history of Wonder Woman. This is the Kamandi Challenge. What this book is it's a 12-issue series, and it's got different writers in each issue. And what they do is they'll write the story out, and they'll put Kamandi in sort of a dire situation towards the end of the issue, and it leaves it up to the next writer for the next issue to get him out of that situation, and then they take over for the next issue, and then they continue with that, so on and so forth. It's a pretty neat premise. Justice League of America #1. This is a book I'm going to try out. I was getting the regular Justice League title, but I'm not a fan of Brian Hitch. I did not really care for his Justice League of America run right there at the tail end of the New 52. I gave him a shot on the Rebirth for about 6 issues, and I could not get into it. It's definitely no Jeff Johns Justice League. So I'm going to try this one. It's got Orlando writing. He also does the Supergirl book. You got a Batman-led team with Killer Frost, a new Adam, Lobo, Vixen, Black Canary, and the Ray. So the Rebirth book came out 2 weeks ago, and it was okay. So hopefully this one will be good. The Flash #17. This is the Rogues Reloaded storyline. Each cover he's been fighting a member of the Rogues. This one he's got looks like the Weather Wizard. The Flash book's a pretty fun book to get. I mean, it's not the greatest thing, but it's also just like it's a fun, kind of like the TV show. It's not the best. It's not the best TV show out there, but it's fun to watch, and just like the book, it's just something fun to read. Superheroes, supervillains, that sort of thing. So it's pretty cool. Detective Comics 951. This is League of Shadows Part 1. This book is actually really good. The Detective Comics book is, they've got the team aspect going on for it. You got Batman, Batwoman, Spoiler, Orphan, even Clayface is a member of the team. And it's, that way you got the Batman book, and then you got Detective Comics, was focus, is a totally different book, so you're getting something different with each book. Batgirl #8, Son of Penguin. So the storyline going on right now with Batgirl is that the Penguin's son is involved, and I believe he's you're not sure what side he's on at first. I'm sure he's going to end up being a villain, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. And I also picked up Batgirl #6, and I already have this issue. This is just the cover B issue. This is also the first appearance of the Penguin's son, but I was seeing some speculation on this book, and I don't know if it matters if it's cover A or B. I think this one's a pretty cool cover with Poison Ivy there on it. So I decided to go ahead and get it too. Outcast, number 25. This is the first Outcast book I've ever got. I've never read an Outcast book, never seen the TV show. I know Robert Kirkman does it, and I'm sure, and I, hear good things about Outcast. The reason I got it, it was 25 cents. I'm going to buy anything that's 25 cents if it's new. You can have a book that says crap across the top of it, have a big picture of crap right here in the middle of it. You pop 25 cents on it, I'm going to take it every day. So I'm going to try it out. Who knows, I may end up liking Outcast. And by no means did I mean Outcast is crap. I'm just saying 25 cents, I'll do that. Thanos, number 4. This is one I'm not sure if I'm going to keep getting. I'm not big on the space part. The aliens and the different planets and different things like that of Marvel. But Jeff Lemire writes this, and I'm a big fan of his. So I've been getting Thanos, and it's been pretty good. I don't want to spoil anything if you're not reading it. But there is some there's something going on with Thanos that's pretty cool, or whatever. It's just a pretty good story arc going on with him. So I'll keep getting it for now. Scarlet Witch. I don't read this book, and I get it for my wife. She also reads, so there's several books that I get for her every week, and this is one of them. Although this is the last issue. I read the first few issues of this run, and I just couldn't get into it. However, I will say the covers for each issue has been awesome. I mean, just look at that. That right there, just every issue is something along that regards as far as that look. Spider-Woman number 16. This is also a book my wife reads. I was reading it for a little while, but I've just got so much that I read, I stopped reading it. But as long as she's reading it, I'll keep getting it. I mean, it looks like she's doing battle with Hobgoblin, and I think she's been doing that for the last few issues because he's been on the cover for quite a while. Hulk number 3. Of course, this is a She-Hulk book. I've been reading these. They're different. It's a different kind of story. And I'm hoping it's been kind of slow moving. Now, hopefully it picks up here. I like the way the issue 2 left off, so hopefully this issue here will pick up. I'm really ready to see her Hulk out, so hopefully there's something will be like that in this issue. Elektra number 1, Running with the Devil. I guess that all the Daredevil books and related books are going to have that tagline across it. So I'm trying them out. I do collect Daredevil every month, so I'm going to try Elektra. I did get Kingpin number 1 and the Bullseye number 1, which it's a miniseries, so I'll get all of it. But I'll try it out and see how it is. She's actually in the costume from the TV show or something very similar to that. Deadpool the Duck number 4. Basically, Deadpool and Howard the Duck merged into one character. Although I think it's pretty much Deadpool is controlling the body, and and he's sharing the mind with Howard. It's been okay. I get pretty much every Deadpool book that comes out, which I mean, it's getting kind of crazy that every month or every few months there's a new miniseries for Deadpool. Like, I believe after this it's going to be Deadpool versus Punisher, which I'm actually looking forward to that. But I mean, they just finished up with Deadpool Back in Black and Deadpool Too Soon. And then you got Deadpool's monthly time, or sometimes it comes out every 2 weeks. And you got the Mercs for Money. You got Spider-Man Deadpool. And I don't know, he was in Uncanny Avengers. I don't know if that's still going or not. But he's pretty much all over the place. And sometimes I think about dropping, some of his books. And then I'll read them. And they'll crack me up. And then I was like, no, I'm going to keep getting it. And speaking of Deadpool, Spider-Man Deadpool number 14. This is one of those books that I'm like, I think I'm going to stop getting it. And then, like I said, I'll read it, and it'll be, there'll be some really funny parts of it. And I'm like, no, I want to keep getting that. So, looks like the Nightcrawler's on here, punching Deadpool on the cover, and he's, I guess, whistling. Amazing Spider-Man number 24. The Clone Conspiracy tie-in. The Clone Conspiracy book ended last week with number 5, although next week they're having Omega, and I hope that they answer some more questions, because I'm still wondering about Ben Reilly and seeing where he goes, because he does have his own book coming up in a couple of months. But I've been enjoying the Amazing Spider-Man book, and I really enjoyed the Clone Conspiracy story. Extraordinary X-Men number 19. This is part of Inhumans versus X-Men. You don't have to get these books to know what's going on in the Inhumans versus X-Men. These are just tie-ins, basically, although I do get all the X-Men books, so I'm always going to get it. In fact, when I went to the store yesterday, the guy that I get my books from, he just basically has them piled up and ready for me, and I don't, I go through and count them real quick just to make sure that's the, that I don't check them off of a list, because I've got them on my phone. I look and I'm like, yep, I have 18 books here. That's how many I've got. Well, I got home and started bagging and boarding them, and I had 2 of this book, and I was missing Inhumans versus X-Men number 5. So when he got them together, he gave me 2 of this one and left out my Inhumans vs. X-Men number 5, which is not a big deal. I text him, and I'll bring in the extra copy next week and get the book I was missing, but it kind of sucks because I was looking forward to reading it, but there's always next week, and I got plenty to read. Magic on the cover here. She's really a cool character and been around for years, and she's more of a prominent character nowadays. This is not a new book, but I picked it up for $1. He had 3 Drax books up for $1, and I was like, well, for $1, I'll get them. I haven't read them, and they're, pretty much new, not even a year old, really, or maybe just barely a year old. CM Punk was the writer, and Cullen Bunn's, also a co-writer, and I'm a big wrestling fan, love CM Punk, even though he left to do MMA, and lost, but, he's still cool, and I wouldn't mind reading and seeing what he come up with for Drax. So I also got number 2 and number 3, all those for $1 each. So just something to read. Captain America number 12. It's got an awesome Taskmaster cover. I haven't been getting the Captain America book. I got the first couple of issues, and I just kind of stopped. I didn't know about this whole Hydra thing, and I was getting so much that I decided not to keep getting it. Well, I read Civil War II, The Oath, and just the way that ended with Steve Rogers at the end of that, and also the last Deadpool issue that came out last week, was also heavy on Steve Rogers and the whole Hydra thing. And then the Secret Empire storyline that's about to break here in a few months. I'm really looking forward to that. So I decided to go back and get the other issues that I didn't have and catch up on this Captain America. I've always been a fan of Captain America, so I want to see where this goes. I know it should have a really great conclusion to the whole Steve Rogers as a Hydra agent. So I got number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7. Awesome cover. Got the Hydra symbol in his eye there. Love that cover. Number 8, chess. Playing chess. Number 9, The Trial of Maria Hill. Number 10. Then a cool Baron Zemo cover there with number 11. Really looking forward to reading those. That's all I got for the new books this week, and I appreciate the people that's watched my video. I just want to give a shout out to Longshanks and KMN. I appreciate the kind words, and look forward to all your new videos. And I thank everybody's watching and commenting and liking my videos. And I plan on doing a Logan haul, basically just showing off Wolverine covers, X-Men, Wolverine, different different Logan books just to kind of celebrate the new movie that's coming out next week. So I hope to have that up in a few days. And I got another haul that I'm going to do. I've got several mail calls coming pretty soon and some books I want to show off on that. So I'll have a couple more videos coming up here in the next few days, hopefully. And I'll see you guys then. Thanks.